Alright, everybody, welcome back. Welcome back to Aloft. Alrighty, so I searched all the darn islands here in this cluster, and I didn't get a darn thing. So I want my feather back, because that is not cool. It was pointing that way, and there's nothing that way. Because that way should be over here. Unless there's random clusters of islands over here that are supposed to have stuff in there. But they're not showing up on my map. So I want my feather back. Alright, so just for the hay and whatnots of it, I'm going to go ahead and fly my island over to this cluster. Well, I didn't get these islands over here, so I guess I'll fly over in this direction. Just to clear out this area first. No real need and whatnot of it, just because I want to. Now, I figure since I'm pretty much at the point where the early access shenanigans is run its course, there's nothing really left for me to do on it except for look at all these other islands and see all the other anchors and other stuff that I haven't quite... Am I stuck on something? Because I don't... Am I moving? Yeah, moving just very slowly. Anyways, sorry, getting distracted. Looking at all the different stones, learning a few things, because as you can see, I only picked up a couple of recipes, and they're all the Adobe recipes. Yeah, it's really not. I've pretty much ran the early access thing to the end of it. So I'm thinking I'm going to end up probably having to cut this episode short and just give you my synopsis of what I think of the game and how it's been playing so far. Yeah, I'll get to this next set of islands and give you my straight up thoughts of it. And I want you guys to tell me what you thought of it. And I am going so darn slow, I'm going to have to do probably do the synopsis on the way. Alright, so thoughts of the game. Of course. Storm right as I start wanting to give my synopsis. Alright. Synopsis and suggestions and thoughts of the game. Alright, so it's a fantastic game. Unique, well, kind of. It's just different setting. Is it still? It's still raining. Oh well, whatever. Anyways, fantastic game. Gameplay is excellent. There are some buggy things with it. The main one that I can see that I've been having a lot with is loading speed. It might just be because of the island that I am flying, the amount of critters I got on the island, or what I got built on the island, the crops or something. Maybe I got too many sails and stuff, and that's just caused me to lag a little bit, or a good bit. But every time I get close to another new set of islands, it lags heavily, and it causes a good stutter. Amount of critters on the islands. That's another one that kind of bugs me. Having only being able to have like 30 to 40 critters on your island, that kind of bugs me. Granted, I'm already on a heavy surplus of stuff, and it's not like I eat a lot of food. I only eat it when I'm trying to harvest and stuff. But it's still one of those, I am a bit of a collector, hence the reason I got like 90 plus extra critters on another island. So I'm just collecting them. So that would be like over triple what you can normally have on an island. What else? Charcoal. Charcoal for making clean water. Because I spent a good chunk of my charcoal, because I used to have a few hundred, to make clean water. But now I got no real, not a lot of charcoal. So I think they need to add in something like a charcoal furnace where you can make charcoal. Like burn excessive amounts of wood to get charcoal. Since, as it is, I got boatloads of wood, why not use it for that type of stuff? Maybe add in like using leaves. That's another thing. They need to add more recipes where you use the leaves, because I got plenty of leaves and I can get plenty of these small plants. But like as you go progress, you get a surplus of the lower quality stuff and you don't have really anything to use it on. Yeah, you can do a lot of building, but as it is, I got the structures I need, and I'm too much of a utilitarian, and I don't really need to build anything fancy. That'd be more or less, if I had some co-op people to play with, that'd be something for them to do. Farming's excellent. It is a bit lackluster because the amount of food is alright, but I don't really need that much. And same with this, I get more than enough honey, which I don't need. I barely need the band-aids, and the food that requires honey doesn't require that much of it. And I get so many darn bees. I got like 2 stacks of bees. I used to have 3, but I've just been dropping them aimlessly over islands. But I got so much darn food that I don't use, so it's obviously meant to be a co-op. But once again, I do a lot of gaming solo on co-op games, so another thing, qualm that I got, the acacia gum stuff. It doesn't spawn as often as I think it should. I don't get much, but I did get enough to dye my clothing, dye my kite thing, which brings me to another thing. It looks like they got it set up so you can have different types of the glider things, but it doesn't quite work. There's no other gliders that you can make or build or anything like that. As nice as it would be, I haven't been able to find a way to make new gliders. It's always the leaf material. It doesn't give us any kind of linen glider or anything like that, which I would say should give us a lot of speed boost. Tools. I love the fact that it's got only 2 tiers of tools, but I, once again, would prefer something better. Like something that increases harvest naturally. That way we're not having to constantly eat food. Granted, adding food buffs on top of that would probably be handy. Oh, manure. I got so much of that stuff coming in. I got it coming out of my darn ears. And I composted a lot of this stuff, and I still get too much darn compost now. So I have it coming out of my ears with that. Turf? I have no clue what to do with the turf, except for composting it, which is pointless. What else? These are just simple qualms that probably need a little bit more guidance. So there's plenty of recipes, but still it doesn't feel like there's quite enough to go around. Same with the clothing. Like the clothing I'm currently wearing, it's supposed to give me heat protection, but no matter where I am inside the heat zones, I still get the heat exhaustion. It's not quite working right. What else? Well, I think that's pretty much close to what I was thinking of doing. What? I do think they need better weapons. The weapons they got so far are alright. Could do with some better fighting mechanics. Definitely more enemies, because that got dull real fast. Fighting the same mushroommen and flyers and thrower things. They definitely need more of those, but hopefully the full release will have better enemies. Um, this darn guidance thing right here. This needs to be fixed. Because the fact that I used a gold feather trying to find something and I couldn't find it is frustrating. It didn't do its darn job. Controls for this. Like I have to, it's probably easier with the keyboard and mouse. I'm using a controller, but I have to use multiple different directions just to get up to the top to change what part of the station I'm using. Either that or break it down into different smaller stations. Map is good. It's not bad. It's not my the usual thing I was expecting, but they are basing it off of a cyclone of sorts, or a multi-layered storm. So, oh, pardon me, got the hiccups. So I can understand the design. Being able to use the usage is minimal, and the fact that we can get so many darn extra waystones, and the same with the recipes. I got 24 extra waystones and 21 extra Gomeri recipes. I got so much extra. It's like, what am I gonna do with it? But what else? Oh, enemy displays. That would be kind of cool. Have like a little area where you can display the faces or heads of the enemies you've defeated. That'd be kind of cool. Well, I think that's pretty close to all I really have qualms about and have suggestions about. Acacia gum. Oh, storage. These things, the mass storage things that they stockpiles, they have less storage capacity than your standard wooden chest. It's like, really? I like them because the design is fantastic. I like it. They look good. But the fact that I have to throw down a couple of wooden chests or other chests just to hold the excess is kind of silly. I think the stockpiles should be able to hold, like, I don't know, instead of a stack of 250, it should be like a stack of, I don't know, 1,000 instead. That way, and it actually acts like a proper stockpile. It holds a lot more. They should definitely have more things to do with pottery. I don't know why it requires salt, and that's another thing. Not enough salt. I've been running through salt so darn fast trying to do stuff that it's like, what else is it? What am I going to do without salt? I have to island hop just to look for salt sometimes. Thankfully enough, I have enough right now, but still. So, overall, game is fantastic. I will definitely be playing it again, especially when you get the full release. I'll probably do a whole new Let's Play and see where we go from there. I probably won't be dragging her along to every island during that new Let's Play, but we'll see what happens then. So if you guys got suggestions for games, I got a few I'm looking at. 7 Days to Die, one of my go-to. I got hundreds upon hundreds of hours on that one. Wouldn't mind playing that one. Aloft. Oh no, I'm playing Aloft. Forever Skies and Satisfactory, and a few others are good contenders for what I want to do. So yeah, if you guys got suggestions for games, I'm willing to listen and put them down below. Otherwise, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this series, and hope to see you guys in the next series. Don't forget to like, share, and comment down below. Tell me what you think. Bye!